All right, everybody, how you doing? This is Kinesiology 231, and if I'm wearing green, this must be Module 4, and this is the overview. So much like the other modules, here we have another topical area that's being presented in this module. This is all about body composition and weight management programs. And it's not lost on this instructor, and it shouldn't be lost on you, that this is very intimately tied to cardiovascular training, which we've talked about, and also strength, which we've talked about. And the misnomer that many times people have is they just want to diet to lose weight, and sure, that'll happen, but it's the muscle that makes movement happen, through muscles, tendons, ligaments, bones, all the organs that help make movement happen, and it's fat that goes along for the ride. So if you boil this down to a two-compartment model, it really becomes fat weight and fat-free weight. And what we're talking about in this chapter is how to manage that process. And part of this too is how you navigate the conversation with your clients when they come in and they want to just lose weight and they're not getting the big picture of how dieting themselves to a particular weight may not be the best or the healthiest way to do it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got going on in this module. So when we get into chapter 8 here, we know it's an even number chapter, so we have a couple different things we have to point out. In the content area, we have the lecture slides adapted from the book. As always, we have videos regarding how to properly assess skin fold measurements for both female and male. These videos are particular to the sites, how you gather the skin fold, and how you measure the skin fold. And then when we get into the assignments itself, we have the book quiz, of course. We have the assessment that we'll have, which will be lab, and then also our case study because it is an even number course. And then when you get down here, we get into post and response. We'll talk a little bit more about body composition results. No doubt it's gotten easier with handhelds and standing on tatami scales, but skin fold itself is a rudimentary skill that you need to learn as a practitioner. And quite frankly, if you become proficient enough at it and you have enough practice at doing skin folds, you'll probably be as accurate or even more so than some of the wearables and electronic body composition measurement tools that are out there. So let's get into chapter number 9. So chapter number 9, you'll have the lecture slides. You also have some information from me regarding acute variables. Here we are applying a stressor on the body to try to get a training response. And, you have to be able to evaluate what are some of the variables that we're going to manipulate to make that happen. Video regarding body composition through skin fold. We'll also talk a little bit more about body composition relative to norms. And that has changed, no doubt, over the years. Now with chapter 9, it's an odd number, so you just have the book quiz, designing a weight management program, and then a post and response regarding a weight loss program that you'll share with your classmates. And I have to say, now this has its areas where it can have some trip-ups, right? Depending upon the somatotype that's in front of you, endo, ecto, mesomorph, whatever it may be. And how that person goes about training and how they are able to go through the process to reach their end goal will be a little bit different for different somatotypes. And also with those different somatotypes, not only how they go through it, but the end result might be a little bit different as well. You got a number of different variables that all come into play, and these can be acute variables or chronic variables. And you have to evaluate those when you talk with your client. So as always, everything is submitted on Blackboard and needs to be completed and submitted on Blackboard. And it'll take me probably about 24 hours to grade something if I have to grade it. If it's true, false, multiple choice, it'll be done almost instantaneously. And then if you have any questions, problems, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to yours truly at afleische, F-L-E-I-S-H-E, at harpercollege.edu. All right, guys, thank you so much. Let's get into get into module number 4. Have a good one. Bye.